Welcome back to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. So today I would like to talk a little bit about change. As you know, we say change is inevitable. It's bound to happen. And we can show this to anyone just by looking at nature. Like, we go from, we have dry weather, we have the wet season, then we have the different seasons too, like in North America here, where we have spring, summer, autumn, fall. Also, we could look at change in ourselves, like from a baby to a newborn baby to when we reach our teenage years into adulthood. There are numerous changes we all encounter. However, many of us do not like change. And if I may say, I think as an adult, if I recollect when I was more into my 20s, I myself resisted change at times, especially moving to a new country, moving jobs. Anything different at times became sort of like a weight on me. I didn't want change. I didn't want to have to learn over everything or go to another interview. But now I realize change is such a beautiful experience because it opens up new things. Even before I came to Ottawa, I was a little skeptical. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going back into the cold. And I was wondering, I wouldn't have much friends, and I was focusing on all the negatives, so to say. And you know something? I love Ottawa. And I remember speaking to one of my friends, Melissa, and she did tell me, who knows, you may love Ottawa. And to be honest, I love Ottawa. But the point I'm making is that in resisting change, we sort of like create our own misery. So if change is a must, we must allow change. We must embrace change. And this is something we need to do with our children. As I said, we need to set our own home right. And we need to do this with our children. A simple thing like encouraging them to enjoy change. So let's say the weather is changing. Do not point out all the issues, like now we'll have to dress up with all this clothes, or now we wouldn't be able to just go to the beach or whatever. Let's focus on all the beauty of what is. For example, the beautiful soothing noise of rain tapping on let's say on the galvanize, on the rooftop, or the beautiful snow falling. Would you believe now I see snow and it doesn't bother me at all? Because my whole perspective has shifted, because I'm just embracing what is. Now, this is just a very, very small example. But you would be encountering many things in your life. Maybe you have to change jobs. Maybe you have to migrate because of a spouse. Maybe your son is moving away. Whatever it is, please, I ask you to embrace it and try and write down all the positive things about it and dive into it freely. Because you see, this mind, it takes us places that, believe me, we don't want to go. And there's this famous quote in accordance with Hindu scriptures that says, the mind is our best friend and also our worst enemy. So when change is coming, let's embrace it, because sometimes we love change, don't we? Some of us like to change our clothes regularly. We love to buy new clothes. Some of us like to change our cars. Some of us like to change our mind every minute. So I ask you to please embrace change. So now on this whole thing of change now, let's look at this whole entire human body. We know that it is made up of so many cells. Now, even though we will eat healthy, we will exercise, we get our sunshine, we take our vitamins, whatever it is, to keep this body healthy, we may be doing yoga and meditation. We do all these things, to keep it healthy and to keep ourselves strong physically, mentally, spiritually. But on an individual basis of every cell, sometimes we cannot be sure that every single cell is getting their nutrition. We would do everything possible, and hope so. but are we truly sure? Like, I'm not sure if the cell in my toe at this moment is getting all its nutrition. No. However, just asking, let's say you got a toe infection, or you got a lung infection, or something had happened. Would you just take the lung or the toe and throw it away? Of course not. You would definitely seek medical advice or find out of what you can do to heal your body and so forth. So likewise, I'm bringing up this because constantly we are being bombarded with bacteria and viruses and all sorts of things. And our body may react in certain ways, but we will definitely not just cut out our toe. No. We will hope that our body changes and adapts and overcomes, yes or no, this particular infection or issue that we have. The point I'm trying to get to, however, if it is our own body, we will not throw it away. If it is our own self, let's say we had acted in anger last week, and today you meet me, you can see that you have changed your attitude. You went from anger to understanding, let's say. But the minute it is somebody else, we are quick to sort of like X them out. We are quick to not give them a second chance. And if we truly believe in change, which is a must, whether you like it or not, we must believe in change for our body, but also, not only body, but our thinking, body, mind, intellect, our true self. We must believe that it can evolve and change. And if we believe it for ourselves, we must also believe it for others. And I want to let you think of that. Because many times, somebody does something and we hold the grudge for years and we think, oh, they will never change. And you know what's sad? Many times that person has moved past it. They have changed. They have corrected their way of thinking or their behavior or whatever. They are evolving as well. But we are stuck in that memory. We only see that memory. And actually that holds us back. And this is very powerful, because I sort of think that sometimes we are holding on to hurt and stuff, and we don't realize that person has moved on, that person has evolved, they have changed. And if you believe in the laws of karma, that person may have sort of like already worked out that karma, or have gotten rid of it or burnt it out or whatever, and have already in a beautiful positive place. And you now are still looking on, judging or whatever, thinking that this person is the same. So I ask you, if you believe that change is possible for yourself, please believe that it is possible for others. Because if you don't believe it's possible for others, that means you truly do not believe in change. And I want to give some personal experiences. I too, as I said, I sometimes would be stuck in the past. And the past is nowhere to be, believe me. The future is nowhere to be too. Of course, we have to do in the moment. We have to study. We may have to do chores. But whatever we are doing now, please put your mind in it. And please know that you can grow in every single minute. We can grow. We can change in every aspect. And you think about it. You reflect today. Ask yourself, how many ways have I changed? Not only in the physical body. Have I changed my way of thinking? Am I more forgiving? Am I more loving? Do I embrace others better? Do I forget the small things? Do I not dwell? And if you are seeing so much beautiful changes in yourself, I ask you, please give others that beautiful thought and energy that they too are capable of change. And remember, all flowers bloom at different times. And in this last line, I was reading a book on joy. It's by Sadhguru. And one of the points at the end was, in your experience, if there is no joy, how will you create joy for everybody? So I ask you, don't think too much about others are doing, but believe that change is for all of us. But also ask yourself what you can do to bring joy to others. Have a great day, and see me back on Heart to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. And again, I ask you to humbly to share this video in the hope that it can help many people as we all are evolving and changing. Have a wonderful day. And me, I hope to change some of my little extra inches as I'm off to the gym this morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Love and light from Anita, Safras, Arjun, Aji, and Anjali. Bye.